So I'm going to start with my Nivea After Shave. This is what I'm going to use to prime my face, or one of the primers I'm going to use. I have quite large pores on my face, so using this alone doesn't do anything for that. And I really do love how this feels. Like, it feels really good. There you go. Next, I'm going to use the Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser, and I'm just going to use this basically in my T-zone where my pores are prominent. So I'm just going to pat that into the areas where I want the product to enter the pores to smooth them out. Okay, so now that my face is primed, I am going to start filling in my eyebrow. Yeah, so just check out the brow video if you want more details on how I fill my eyebrows. Not much has changed besides the product. So next I'm going to go ahead and apply my foundation, and I am using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless Foundation for normal to oily skin in the shade Coconut. So now I'm just going to go ahead and apply the foundation to different parts of my face. So I'm just buffing the foundation in. Maybelline did a really good job with this foundation. So now I'm going to use my concealers to clean up my eyebrows as well as highlights. I'm going to use Fawn around my eyebrows. Now I'm going to go ahead and blend out the concealer around my eyes. And if I find the color in front of my brows to be a little too harsh for me, I usually just take whatever is left on the brush. There's usually not much product on there in the concealer, but I'll just go ahead and just dilute it a bit, just a little. And I find that helps a lot. And I'm going to go ahead and highlight the rest of my face. I'm going to use the same Fawn. Under my eye. Doing that whole upside down triangle shape. Choose this right here. And doing it again right here. And again right here. I'm also going to do a little bit of concealer right here and down the bridge of my nose. I'm also going to go in with this shade right here, Cool Tan, just to make my highlight a little brighter, because I do like to shine bright like a diamond. Dab! I like that. Looking over a little bit of color. And you can see how it instantly adds just a little bit more highlight to the face. Okay, so time to blend this out. I'm going to use this brush here to do that. I've been obsessed with using brushes lately because I find that, I'm sorry, my sneeze juices are on my arm. Ew. So I'm just tapping it so that the colors blend together and that there's an even distribution of product underneath my eye. Once I get that, I leave it alone so that I still have the coverage, because if you keep blending, eventually the color will go away. Once you see it's even, that's when you focus on the edges and you keep blending that so that you don't see any harsh lines. Okay, same for the chin. Blend out the product so there's an even distribution of product on the chin. Once that happens, blend the edges out. In a perfect world, I'd use a different brush to blend out my nose, but I'm really lazy, so. Okay. I'm gonna use the Milani eyeshadow primer. Elf is another option if you'd like to use that, but I feel like I always use Elf, so we're gonna give Milani a chance to shine today. So I should have done this before I did my face highlight, because what's happening now is that I didn't set my highlight yet, so my concealer is currently creasing underneath my eyes, but it's fine. I'll just go in and fix that before I set it. Alright, so I'm going to use my beauty blender just to get right underneath there and blend out the concealer in the crease. Now I'm going to take my Ben Nye banana powder. I'm going to use that to set all the highlighted areas of my face as well as my eyelids. Some people like to use translucent powder. Once again, I'm really lazy. I'm trying to minimize all the products that I'm using. I'm just going to use Ben Nye. Okay, then I'm going to use a fluffy brush. Once again, blending out any creasing. And then going ahead and setting my eyes so that that doesn't crease. I don't care what nobody says. All these eyeshadows, man, oh, the eyeshadow primers, they all crease. At least on me, they do. My eyelids are just as oily as my nose. Ridiculous. Like, why do my eyelids need oil? Like, why? What are you lubricating? My eyeballs? They already make their own juice. Thanks. We don't need your help. You're fired. And this will also serve as my brow bone highlight for today. The next part is the fun part, contouring. Yay! I've really been into like cream and liquid contouring lately. Don't know why, but I don't know, it's been my thing. So I'm just gonna put a line here and a line here. And I put it more so on my cheek because when I blend it out, I don't want it to come down too far into my jawline, because then that's gonna get messy. It doesn't look like a contour anymore. It just looks like mud. I'm gonna use this big old stick to contour my nose somehow. Okay. And I think there's a little bit right here. Alright, so make even distribution of color. And I'm not letting it go past this point here. I want no product here. So when you make that kissy face, no product past that line. Blending out the forehead. Once again, no product past that line. Blending. Oh, sorry. So I'm using the edge of the brush where there's hopefully no color to kind of just swipe back to blend out the edges without bringing the contour too far forward, which it's dangerously close to doing at this point. I'm going to continue to blend. And whatever is left over, just gonna hit that jawline, plop plop, and go ahead and do this right here because my chin juts out, and sometimes I just want to minimize it. Just sometimes. Okay. Now I'm going to use a smaller brush like this to contour my nose. Go ahead and blend that product out and up into my eyes, which makes it look more natural. And bam, your nose is snatched. So I'm gonna use my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte powder in color. Where's the color on it? Oh wow, I literally have no idea what color this is, but this is what it looks like. I'm just gonna go ahead and set my entire face with this. Now you see, I am using this time to also go ahead and brush off some of this highlight powder that's around the perimeters of my face. But usually I'll take like a tapered face brush and like press product, and then so I like to press and swipe very gently over the eye as well. Under the eyes, press and swipe. And then brush away anything else that's left. I'm kind of just using this time to blend everything in as well. I'm going to go ahead and continue bronzing / contouring using the Maybelline Fit Me powder in 360. And I'm just going to very lightly put my contour brush in here. And just go over the places where I contoured. We are going to use the BH Cosmetics 26 color palette, neutral eyeshadow and blush. I love this palette. I'm going to use this brown right here as my transition color, very lightly. So I'm just gonna create some definition here. I'm just gonna create a fake definition here. Try and create that hollow-ish look in your eye. So I'm just like brushing off any excess product on my hand and just blending away. I picked up a little more product than I intended to, but that's okay. We'll just work with it. I'm gonna find another brush with no product on it at all and use that to blend. I'm gonna soften this up just a little bit. Okay, so I decided to go ahead and finish this eye, and then just use this eye to show you what I am doing. So, I mean, you guys already saw me blend out my crease. So now I'm going to go in with my lid color. And for my lid color, I'm going to use this rose gold color right here. I'm going to take my eyeshadow brush, spray a little bit of my e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set spray, and pat that onto my eyelid. And I'm patting, not swiping. And I like spraying them because it gives it a little bit more of a foiled effect, and it really brings out the color. Then I'm going to take a clean fluffy brush, and I'm going to go with this purple color. And I'm going to use that to blend the lid color. So I did go this way, back and forth a couple times, but I'm going to use the rest of the product to focus just on the last half and into the corner. Just like that. Next, I'm going to take a smudge brush like this, and I'm going to dip it into this same purple color here, and run that across my bottom lash line. Then I'm going to go in and use this color right here to do the inner half portion of the eye. I'm gonna add this color as my inner tear duct highlight. And it's not showing up. So I'm gonna spray this as well to see if that helps make it better. And major key. Now this color isn't as bright as I want it to be, so I'm gonna go in with the second color later on. So I'm going to use this color here to see how that works out. I usually only use these two colors when it comes to applying blush. I'm not quite sure why, but I'm gonna try the softer pink for today. It looks a little like Mellow Wine from Wet n Wild. I'm gonna use that as blush today. Okay, it's giving me a soft blush look, which is what I want. Just a little something to warm up my face and give me some color. We have our blush on, now we're gonna go with our highlighter. I'm a big fan of layering my highlighters, and today we're gonna use the e.l.f. Healthy Glow Bronzers. And the first shade I'm gonna start with is Sunkissed. And I'm going to use a stippling brush. I'm just going to dab this on my cheekbones. And I'm using this color first because it blends in very well with my skin. And it makes my skin look very luminous and just overall healthy. These are actually really great highlighters. Like, I love these. So this is just like warm up. Just to make my skin look radiant. Make my skin look like I'm pregnant. That's that glow. That's that glow to be telling y'all about. The star of the show, which is my #1 favorite highlighter from e.l.f. ever. And this is the shade Warm Tan. It's like I'll do like my cheekbones. I'll do my cupid's bow. And that's pretty much it. Like, I won't highlight my nose with this. I mean, sometimes I will, but I've been not doing that lately because my nose is already a hot, oily mess. And I probably don't need to add any more attention to it. Sometimes I get a little highlight happy and the blush starts to disappear under all the highlight. So I'm just gonna go back in a little bit more with the blush just to make sure it's still there. Because that was surely starting to disappear. I'm gonna go back in with this one because I feel like you can't see anything. This one has a little bit of a sheen to it, so that's gonna help you glow like you're pregnant too. There we go. I still love this palette though, even though y'all don't do me right. All right, here we go. Now we're talking. So now that we're highlighted and blushed up and contour, we're gonna finish the eyes. What do you have to do? Oh, so I use my favorite highlighter, which is Warm Tan. I'm going to take that same brush we used, do that inner corner color, and just make it pop just a little bit more. And now that's what I'm talking about. Yes! So sometimes I like to bring it in. Just bring it in just a little bit. If you want to glam this up some more, you can put like some nice eyeliner, some lashes. Like y'all know what the drill is. Y'all know what to do. But for me, this is where I'm going to stop. You know, it's Valentine's Day. As much as we love our makeup, guys be acting dumb. Like, I think it looks natural. I don't really like Kim Kardashian. apply some mascara. Make sure you're doing the bottom lashes as well to help make the eyes look more open. And I find that a lot of the product that I put on my nose kind of blends out my mole, and I like my mole, so I'm gonna put it back. And this is one of my favorite eyeliners, like, of all time. This is the Rimmel London Exaggerate Waterproof Eye Definer. And yep, just gonna put that mole right back. Don't hate, appreciate. This is Wet n Wild Bebop Love from the Fergie collection. This is nice pink. And I'm patting my lips together, not swiping, just patting, so it's blending, but I'm not losing any cover. When you swipe, you're moving the product around, you don't want that. I'm going to use my Shea Moisture lip liner in Dark. I'm just going to go around the corners of my lips just a little bit to add definition and to give a nice transition from the color of the lip to my skin. Once again, like patting, not really patting, like mushing, like it's so hard to explain this to people. I've been trying to explain to my friends how to mush and not rub. They still don't get it. Just because I'm extra, I'm gonna put a little bit of highlighter in the center of my lips to make them look a little poutier. I am liking how this is looking right now, and I'm just gonna spray my face. And once again, this is the, ew, I opened my mouth and I tasted it. It does not taste like green tea and cucumber, I can tell you that. But this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you have a happy Valentine's Day with your boo. And I hope your boo has a brother, and if he does, put his number down in the comment below, because I'm single and ready to mingle. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Toodles!